Immer wieder sonntags und wir sind wieder zurück, meine Freunde, auf dem Alice Ehrenfrau-Kanal. Nicht ganz ehrenhaft ist meine Mähne, aber für die bevorstehende Arnold Classics wird die auf jeden Fall nochmal in Schuss gebracht. Nächste Woche geht schon ab über den Teich und somit nähern wir uns dem Hauptziel dieses Frühjahres. Aber heute gibt es erstmal noch eine knackige Reaction und zwar in so einer Vorbereitung wird der Konsum an Boostern, Pre-Workout, Koffein, Stimulantien bei mir immer exorbitant gesteigert. Ich denke, dem einen oder anderen geht es auch so und ich als Pre-Workout-Liebhaber der letzten 10 Jahre habe mir hier ein Video rausgesucht vom Kollege Will Tennyson. Ich finde, der macht immer ganz witzige Videos, könnt ihr mal vorbeischauen, ist zwar englischsprachig, aber testet immer richtig coolen Shit. Unter anderem isst der einen Tag wie Coleman oder trainiert wie Mike Menz für eine Woche und macht halt so verrückte Projekte. Deswegen würde ich sagen, wir gehen rein, wo er 100 Jahre auf Pre-Workout testet. Und da, meine Freunde, kann ich auf jeden Fall ein Wörtchen mitreden, würde ich sagen, als Erfinder des Grizzly Boosters, beziehungsweise unserem ESN-Signature-Produkt, meinem ESN-Signature-Produkt und jetzt dem Grizzly Shreds, der auch Stimulantien befüllt vor Release am Start ist. Also wenn das Video draußen ist, kann es sich nur noch um wenige Tage handeln und dann ist das Ding raus und ihr könnt im ESN-Shop vorbeischauen und euch dort gönnen. Jetzt würde ich sagen, viel Spaß mit dem Video und rein da.
Gym without pre-workout, it's like having a taco without salsa. It really doesn't hit. But has it always been that way? Well, today we're going back in time to find out.
Welcome to the 1930s, where coffee cost 10 cents per cup, gas only 20 cents per gallon, and White Castle burgers were just 10 cents.
The Great Depression is in full swing, as well as a few
Das waren noch Zeiten, Alter. Da waren die Preise noch herrlich. Oder jetzt mein Opa
bells as gym culture is on the rise. But of course, they didn't have supplements yet. I think they only had coffee, cocaine, which I believe is underappreciated. However, people deemed coffee as poison as they thought it was bad for the system. So I'm gonna have to rely on something I haven't had to in a very long time. Natural energy.
I marched into this workout armed with nothing but sheer willpower, my heart pumping determination instead of caffeine. I thought natural energy was as real as finding a unicorn in the wild. Maybe it's actually been more like a horse. Hello.
Geiles Oldschool-Gym auf jeden Fall hat er sich da rausgesucht, um vor 100 Jahren anzufangen. Aber damals hat die Boosterkeit halt eben im Kopf gestartet. Und auch das ist auf jeden Fall eine Sache, die darf man nicht unterschätzen. Also an alle Anfänger nicht direkt einen Booster knallen, sondern erstmal so lernen, vernünftig zu trainieren. Und dann wirklich an nur Tagen, wo es mal richtig zäh wird, einen Booster ballern. Pump-Booster ist nochmal eine andere Geschichte. Das kann man oder sollte man sich sogar vor jedem Training gönnen, weil es einfach den Nährstofftransport in der Muskulatur verbessert, also hat auch andere Vorteile, die dann der Regeneration, also dem Muskelwachstum auch was bringen. Aber ja, wenn es nur um den Fokus geht, den musst du auch so hinkriegen, Junge. Der Bärenfokus, Alter.
Proudly quenching my thirst with regular old H2O between sets. Look at all these legends up on the wall. So pure, but I find their lack of caffeine offensive. This view, when you squat, forget the pre-workout we have today. I'd need like fentanyl to get hyped up for a set here. This is like the gym version of a dunce cap. This is where the
Lustigerweise sind es die Platten und auch die Stange, an der ich auch angefangen habe zu trainieren, in meinem Dorfstudio vor 13 Jahren. Also wild, so hat's begonnen. Und ich meine, es hat auch funktioniert.
Enthused go to get punished.
Oh, wow. Dieses Geräusch, ob ich nicht genau weiß, ob es die Gelenke sind oder der Verschleiß am Gerät, einfach herrlich.
Yeah, as you can see, my only chance of getting hyped up is an activated fight-or-flight response. I then moved on to the coolest bench press of all time that is literally made up from train pieces.
You know, whenever we go into a big bench these days, we have pre-workout, we have chalk, we have smelling salts full of chemicals. It makes you wonder what fired them up back in the day. Was it going home to a homemade casserole? That would fire me up. Seeing all this.
Junge, der Kabelturm auch so göttlich. Das Studio gefällt mir irgendwie. Das hat richtige Oldschool-Vibes.
Old school gym equipment is just so cool. It's like stepping into a time machine filled with protein shakes. This gym could probably tell tales older than your grandma's favorite chicken recipe. And this is the only motivation that I need. Overall, I think my workout was great. I had a great pump, had good energy, moved some good weight. So I think pre-workout is a mind over matter thing. You don't really need it. It's like incognito mode when you live alone. You might think it's necessary, but it's not. It's just a habit that you built up over time.
Fast forward 30 years and we're in the 60s, aka the golden era. Coffee is up 30 cents, gas is now 31 cents per gallon, and a White Castle burger, it's still concerningly cheap.
Surprisingly, the coffee drinkers won the day, as in the 60s, drinking coffee became normalized. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Frank Zane would drink a couple cups before their workout. Sergio Olivia would actually bring a thermos with him of coffee for during his workout. But Vince Gironda, Vince Gironda, he was a smart cookie because he realized if he took the B vitamin niacin, it would temporarily enlarge his blood vessels, thus giving him a greater pump. I had a cup of coffee on the way to the gym. I also have a thermos with some more coffee, and you just know that when you showed up with one of these to school, lunch was gonna be a banger. It was usually mac and cheese for me. And when I opened it, it still smelled like mac and cheese. And we got the niacin.
Ja, Koffein bekannterweise wirkt. Ist auch so das Oldschool-Ding, was ich mir auch oft einfach zimmer. Einen guten, frisch gebrühten Kaffee. Und nein, Niacin nehme ich nicht dazu, aber ich weiß, dass Niacin zum Beispiel den Blutfluss anregt, das sozusagen dann für einen verbesserten Pump sorgt. Aber Arginin, Citrullin funktioniert auch.
Expecting much from this pre-workout. I feel like I'm having like a pre-workout off like the children's menu. I'm expecting it to hit like a Flintstone vitamin. Niacin going down.
Ja, das ist der Nachteil am Niacin. Davon kriegt man sogenannte Niacin-Flushs. Das kann manchmal gar nicht so geil sein. Ihr kennt ja alle Beta-Alanin, dieses Kribbeln, wenn ihr das nimmt. Ist auch im Crank Olympia Grizzly Punch zum Beispiel enthalten. Das finde ich ganz geil, weil es halt so ein Kribbeln verursacht. Aber das Niacin, das macht euch so, ja, wie vom ersten Date die Birne rot. Und das ist manchmal echt eklig.
I don't know if you guys can tell how flushed I am right now. My face is so red and it feels like pins are just like prickling my skin. And it's because of the niacin. I had no idea. I actually thought I was having an allergic reaction, but it turns out I went onto Google. It's a common thing. So it's a very disgusting, horrible feeling. I feel like I got like anxiety or something. So not gonna be having that again. Other than that, the niacin, I'm just not feeling anything. The pump is nothing special.
I will say there's definitely a comfort in knowing what's exactly in my coffee as I drink it compared to the typical lab rats we make ourselves today with all the pre-workout powders we have access to. I also find...
Junge, die weiß-blaue Dose. Ich will jetzt noch nicht drauf eingehen. Das war ein Kapitel in meinem Leben, was man besser vergisst. Das knallt so unnormal, die Scheiße.
I find it very interesting to see the origins of stimulants and pump products in the bodybuilding world. However, in terms of performance, I found the niacin to be virtually unnoticeable.
Was man aber sagen muss, die Gyms in den USA, krank. Wahrscheinlich schon wieder irgendein random Gym hier, aber ausgestattet, als wäre es also völlig krank. Liebe.
Pre-workouts that I'm used to taking to coffee and niacin, it's like Johnny Sins going back to using his hand. Like, I didn't feel anything. But after the workout, I did a pump check, and overall, I was quite happy with it. I would say the pump was mainly due to my body temperature being so high because of the coffee. The niacin, I didn't feel anything at all. It sucked. And it gave me rashes, so I hate it more. But I will say going from taking nothing to coffee and niacin is concerningly similar. It feels the exact same. And that's why I always say if you take pre-workout a lot, all the time, take some time off to resensitize, because otherwise you're not going to feel anything. You're not even able to like tell the difference.
Ja, das stimmt, da hat er recht auf jeden Fall. Nach der Prep habe ich mir vorgenommen, auch wieder den Koffeinkonsum bzw. Stimulantienkonsum drastisch zu reduzieren, um einfach ein bisschen sensibler drauf zu werden wieder. Zwar hat man mitbekommen, dass es gar nicht so sein soll, dass du immer sozusagen drauf reagierst, aber der spürbare Effekt geht so ein bisschen weg. Die verbesserte Leistung im Training, die Koffein auch nachweislich bringt, die ist trotzdem noch da, deswegen macht euch da keine Sorgen, aber einfach, dass es wieder mehr kickt, lohnt sich da auch mal ein bisschen zu pausieren.
Between steak and tofu. I think this is better lighting for you to see how flushed I am. So the redness on my face, and I even just saw I have rashes on my skin. See like the red splotchy parts on my chest there. Damn you, niacin.
We're now entering the 80s. Coffee is now 94 cents and rising fast. Thank you, Starbucks. Gas is $1.19 per gallon, and White Castle burgers are 27 cents. Seriously, what are in those patties?
In 1982, the first ever pre-workout hit the market, and that is Ultimate Orange. And honestly, when I ordered
Krass, das war der erste Pre-Workout. Heftig. Wusste ich auch
this, I thought there was like a 75% chance that I wouldn't get it. But when people started taking this, they were saying that they were gaining muscle out of thin air, getting stronger, shedding body fat, and these reviews came from natties and enhanced bodybuilders. So safe to say, this stuff was kicking ass back in the day until they got, you know, served an onslaught of lawsuits in the 90s for causing heart attacks because they have ephedra in it. There is really
Oh ja, da ging es gleich richtig los. Da gab es noch keine Regularien, da wurde reingezwirbelt in das Ding, was dir Druck gemacht hat. Und ich bin echt dankbar dafür, dass manche dieser Pre-Workout-Geschichten heute verbannt sind und nicht legal, weil da ist auch schon echt viel Scheiße drin.
nothing ultimate about this orange. It just looks like a standard clementine. At least give it some vascularity, but I'm sure they didn't have Photoshop. Or did, I have no idea. Shockingly, there is 101 calories per scoop in here, which in the pre-workout world, that is essentially a mass gainer. And just for funsies, I see 13 grams of protein. I guess, you know, your heart is a muscle. They want you to strengthen it before the ephedra hits. A very concerning list of ingredients here. It's very long. I don't know what a heart attack smells like, but I think this could be it. Look at the size of this scoop, man. I have not drank a regular stim pre-workout in a very long time, so theoretically, this should be like drinking lightning for me. Whoa. It does not mix well, wow. It tastes like a condensed Starburst. It's very sweet. It takes 30 to 45 minutes to kick in, so I'm gonna sip on this and we're gonna head to the gym. We have literally just started the workout and I'm already let down. Like, I feel anything but good. I have more energy, but I think that's due to the fact that the pre-workout had 101 calories and 16 grams of carbs. I have something in my system right now. But I have this like undertone of anxiety, and I don't know if that's placebo because I read about the heart attacks, or if that's the ephedra hazing me. But whatever it is, it's a horrible feeling. It kind of feels like I'm training at gunpoint. Like, I'm not here for recreational purposes, but hey, I mean, that could add to the motivation, but right now I don't feel good at all.
The pre-workout powder is called Ultimate Orange, but as the workout continues, things aren't looking good, and it's starting to make me feel like the ultimate vegetable.
I'm starting to feel worse and worse. My motivation to train is just going down. I know I would have had a better workout if I didn't take anything, but that ingredient list is practically an open invitation to the FDA, so I'm starting to see why they got all those lawsuits. The way that you know it was a good leg day is that your legs are so pumped that there is absolutely no definition. It looks like you don't train legs. So let's see. Yeah, I think we have achieved.
Der gute Off-Season-Pump, Beine zugelaufen mit Wasser, so muss sein.
The pump was not too bad. Just my mental state going into that workout was not the best. So I feel like already on product number 1 in 1982, pre-workout was going in the wrong direction instantly. I just think there's way too much shit in it that we just really don't need.
Welcome to the 2000s. Coffee is now $2 a cup, gas is $1.51 a gallon. A White Castle burger, it's creeping its way up to 52 cents. And Will is now 6 years old. The new millennium saw new stimulants such as arginine AKG, arginine malate, and citrulline malate appear on the ingredient list. BSN's NO exploded early on. No pun intended. It's a combination of creatine and arginine, similar to the niacin Vince Granda was having, but far more.
Ja, Arginin, Freunde. Kleiner Tipp vom Bären. Sollte auch gut funktionieren, wenn du mit der Madame in die Flitterwochen fährst. Oder ein bisschen einen kleinen Boost brauchst, nicht nur im Training, sondern auch unter der Bettdecke. Durch die Vasodilatation, also Gefäßerweiterung. Und wir alle wissen, dass wir nicht nur im Muskel Gefäße haben, sondern auch down there funktioniert.
But the real reason for its success was the killer
Ob jetzt jeder erstmal Crank Pump Pro Double Scoop und dann geht's los.
marketing as 8-time Mr. Olympia Ronnie Coleman was endorsing it.
I am incredibly tired today, but I tell you what, if Ronnie Coleman tells you to do something, you do it before he even finishes the sentence. So the NO Explode has 275 milligrams of caffeine.
Ich schwöre, als Ronnie Coleman von denen gesponsert war, war das so, weiß ich noch, ob ich mir irgendwann 2010 13 oder so habe ich mir dann auch so ein Produkt von denen bestellt und dachte jetzt, ich glaube sogar das Whey, wo Ronny dann irgendwie 8 Scoops sich reinballert. Hab auch irgendwie 5 Scoops jeden Abend getrunken und dachte, Jungs, jetzt werde ich zu Ronny. Ich wurde nicht zu Ronny.
The equivalent to an entire pot of coffee back in the 1960s. And just reading this packaging, it's like if I take a scoop, I'm going to become the next Jason Bourne. It's so intense. And if you go on the website, it tells you the benefits of this pre-workout. The first one being, NO Explode is designed with advanced show-stopping technology. Hopefully they're not talking about the show that I call my own life, right? Then they have explosive energy and enhanced endurance, intense focus, and maximum performance. Where do I sign up? I also don't think I've ever seen red 40 on an ingredient list in my entire life, so that's not very reassuring here. Is that where they got the name? Did you see that? I feel like that can't be good for my body if it just did that to my shaker. It smells quite nice. It smells alcoholic.
The advanced show-stopping technology, it seems...
Hier im Pure Muscle in Kanada. Sehr, 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 sehr geiles Studio. Habe ich die Zeit dort genossen, ich sag's euch, und die Gains, die ich mir dort beschert habe, herrlich.
To be working, feeling a great pump, and for now, the positive feeling is outweighing the stim anxiety.
It has been 15 minutes since I've taken the pre-workout. It says 20 to 30 minutes to kick in, but I'm already feeling it. It feels like there's a bunch of fire ants on my face right now.
Ja, es verschickt. Manchmal knallt der Pre-Workout-Booster direkt, wenn man es trinkt, gefühlt. Manchmal erst so nach 20, 30 Minuten. Dann bist du so mitten im Training und dann auf einmal zitt. Wie ist bei euch so? Und knallt ihr euch Pre-Workouts? Schreibt es gerne mal unten rein. Würde mich interessieren, was ihr da zu dem ganzen Pre-Workout-Thema meint. Ich finde es ja schon geil irgendwo, aber von diesen Hardcore-Boostern mit so viel Scheiße drin, dass du 3 Nächte nicht mehr schläfst, habe ich Gott sei Dank abgeschworen, aber jung und dumm waren wir alle mal, deswegen haut mal eure Meinung unten rein.
Now with the beta-alanine, it's burning, it's tingling, my heart feels like it's pounding, and damn, I'm pretty ready to go right now, but I am very terrified of the arginine. If it's anything like niacin, I don't want to turn, you know, red again. Dr. Zoidenberg is not the cosplay that Katie had in mind tonight. Well, that was definitely the easiest 275 has ever looked on the incline. Not only are we adding reps, we're gonna add some weight here. Oh my God, so not only did I add 3 reps across 3 sets, I also increased the weight by 10 pounds. After I finished the incline Smith, I just recovered like nothing. So I'm doing weighted pull-ups right now, and it's a great test of muscular endurance. And I'm telling you what, super strong, not fatiguing nearly as quick. Just hit a PR on it, doing some burnout sets right now, but right now this workout, insane. There are a ton of pros that I'm getting from this pre-workout. I'm not fatiguing anywhere near as fast as I typically would on a set, which is allowing me to add more reps, more weight, and actually I'm doing more sets on all of my workouts. So I'm progressing on everything while adding more volume, which when you're an advanced lifter, that is super rare. I will say the cons are I am feeling shortness of breath. My heart is pounding, so if I was not taking pre-workout and I felt like this, I'd probably have to go to the hospital. That was the best pump by a long shot so far in this video. Like, my delt pump right now is hurting. Just holding the microphone hurts. Enjoyed every second of that workout. And you know, going into this workout today, I didn't sleep well, I wasn't well hydrated, so if I didn't have it, I don't know how good of a workout it would have been. So that is why I strongly believe you should use pre-workout for how it should be used, for when you actually need the energy. If you use it all the time, you're not gonna feel it. You need it for days like I had today, where you need the extra boost to push you through.
Ja, würde ich dem Urs jetzt auch mal raten, aber der ballert sich gerade vor jeder Session ein. Aber ey, macht nicht, was ich mache. Ich bin 2 Wochen vor der Show.
NO Explode may have rocked the scene, but in 2005, a designer drug scientist, Patrick Arnold, changed the game completely when he introduced a now legendary compound called DMAA to the market.
So, Freunde, und da sind wir an dem Moment, da ist einfach too much. Ich kann und will diese Dose nicht mehr sehen, und DMA nimmt euch komplett hops, Alter. Ich habe mir das damals geklatscht, einmal. Liebe Grüße an Aleko, mein besten Kumpel. Wir haben Legs trainiert. Wir haben 3 Stunden Beine so zerstört, waren so in unserem Modus. Sind danach in die Shisha-Bar gegangen und ich lag völlig durch, mit Depressionen und Schweißausbrüchen und Gänsehaut da in der Ecke und wusste nicht mehr, wo oben und unten ist. Schlafen konnte ich die Nacht auch nicht und meine Regeneration war komplett im Sack.
Welcome to 2005. As much as fitness tries to be about health, bodybuilding is all about physical results. Something we saw play out over the next few years as Jacked and its DMAA-based formula led the market and inspired numerous other brands.
Das Ding war echt völlig krank, ich sag's euch. Gut, dass es nicht mehr erlaubt
to include the potent stimulant in their products. The original formula is now banned, but efforts to imitate DMAA and its effects still continue today.
I have only ever heard ghost stories about the original Jack formula. DMAA is now banned, but DMHA is still able to be sold for now, being the key.
Ja, es wird jetzt so in verschiedenen Abkürzungen neu gerebrandet, dass man es wieder reinmachen kann. Im Endeffekt ist es dieselbe Scheiße, DMA und klatscht euch
Word. So it's not as potent, but why do I still feel like a defibrillator is just as necessary? And reading the back, I was quite surprised. 135 milligrams of caffeine, which is not all that bad, but who needs caffeine when you got meth? I'm really starting to get worried right now because I'm on a website right here, and just look at this, side effects. DMHA might have side effects similar to DMAA, which include heart attack and death. What? Another insane thing is serving size 1 to 3 scoops. 3 scoops is...
Da gab es halt echt so kranke Psychos, die haben dann Wettbewerb draus gemacht, die haben das getriple-scooped. Ich weiß nicht, ich habe nicht mal einen Scoop davon genommen, also so ein Dreiviertel-Scoop, und ich bin keine Bitch, was jetzt so Stimulantien angeht, also Koffein kann ich mir ein halbes Gramm reinschrauben gefühlt und bin da eigentlich nie so zittrig oder nervös davon. Aber das Ding hat ja völlig die Latschen ausgezogen.
Concerning at best. That is anabolic suicide if you ask me. And you already know people taking 3 scoops. They're 16 years old, first year in the gym, have no idea what they're doing. People are losing their natty status just to feel something these days because these things are just getting extremely powerful. And a name like Rocket Pop, I'm not sure I should be wearing sweatpants for this. Oh man, I'm nervous.
Mach's nicht, Junge.
If magic does not happen at the gym today, I'm not sure. Is it gonna do the NO explode thing? No, it didn't, okay. And now we wait 30 to 60 minutes. It's been 10 minutes and my heart rate is currently at
Oh, Digga. Der macht im Chillen schon Cardio.
92 beats per minute. And we haven't even left for the 95. And we have not even left for the gym yet. What? Maybe I should, not 99. I'm starting to get really hot right now. Oh my god.
Alter, das kann nicht gesund sein.
101? Am I squatting right now? Am I even alive? What? I don't have my camera set up, so I just took my phone out. But I'm at a red light right now, and I just caught myself doing this. I never do that.
As the pre-workout continued to kick in, things got weirder and weirder. For one, I made it almost the entire way to the gym without my pre-workout pump-up music, which honestly is probably my favorite part of going to the gym.
Jungs, Alter, Mädels, ich war so im Film, ich habe mir so böse einen reingepumpt, aber bist halt so am Sack. Und nicht das Gute am Sack, so wie wir es kennen, sondern das richtig von 3 Bissen von jeder Seite angefangen.
Going into this workout, I should be equipped with a number of benefits. 1, promotes crazy energy boost. 2, helps provide tunnel focus. And quite honestly, it did. I felt like a carriage horse the entire time. I didn't even realize there was a dozen Krispy Kreme donuts right beside me during my set. 3, promotes bursting muscle pumps. And 4, ultra concentrated formula, which again is making me concerned for the 3 scoopers of the world.
It's like nothing I've ever had before. Like, if you gave me a piano, I'd probably learn Mozart by day's end. I swear. Like, this stuff will be amazing for exam season. Definitely feeling the intra-set fatigue in my muscles as comparison to yesterday. I didn't feel a thing. I was not getting the burn. Today, I'm getting that burn, but still hitting those weights.
Und der knallt sich die Pre-Workouts ja noch hintereinander, sprich, wenn der jetzt mal eine Woche gar keinen genommen hätte und dann den.
Once I finished leg press, I made my way over to the hack squat, the hardest lift of the week, which is a good indication if this pre-workout is the real deal.
If I can get 12 reps with this weight, this workout will be a success. Oh my God.
Da waren noch 3 drin, Junge. Wenn du dir sowas knallst, dann mach auch vernünftig.
I just got 13 reps and I know I could have just done more.
Ja, das ist schon kranke Scheiße. Also Booster, wie gesagt, kann man bewusst einsetzen, um halt wirklich bei Schwachstellen oder so an Tagen, wo es mal nicht so vorwärts geht, wobei ich da auch eher abraten würde, aber an Tagen, um die noch besser zu machen, kann man die sich schon reinknallen und dann funktioniert es auch. Und ihr macht definitiv eure Sprünge, aber so eine Scheiße, was der sich gezimmert hat, lasst sein, vertraut mir. Ich habe das schon durch, ich habe schon viele Booster genommen und ja, die normalen, sage ich mal, sind cool, bis zu einem gewissen Grad. Einen Grizzly Punch haben wir ja auch, so mit Ach und Krach ist der legal, also da ist schon auch gut was drin und das Feedback von euch gibt es mir auch zurück im Sinne von, das knallt ordentlich, aber die Dinge halt mit den komplett illegalen Sachen, das ist halt was.
I don't know what to do right now. Do I give credit to myself or the jacked pre-workout?
After we annihilated legs, I then moved on to biceps, and after only one set, the pump was getting real. And as you can see, I think we're only a few sets away from bursting.
I'm definitely preferring this pre-workout now in comparison to the other, because this energy feels a lot more like a low-key energy.
Kleiner Suchtbolz.
Like, it's not as obvious. Like when you're in the middle of a set, you're going and then you get towards the end of the set and you have more energy and you're like, oh, I got more. There's like this anabolic angel that's with you, that's helping you.
Ja, es ist halt echt so, die Energie, die nimmt da kein Ende mehr und das ist ja auch gerade das Fahrlässige. Denn euer Körper signalisiert euch ja dann irgendwann, hey, ich bin jetzt durch, ich kann nicht mehr, jetzt ist gut und dann merkst du auch, ja Mann, jetzt habe ich einen geilen Reiz gesetzt, jetzt bin ich persönlich durch und dann passt es auch. Der Körper ist ja clever und damit übertünchst du das einfach und kannst dann noch 8 Übungen machen, haust dir dann sowas von der Regeneration in Eimer. Vor allem du schläfst dann halt auch echt nicht, also regenerierst du gar nicht. Egal, wir knallen 3 Scoops.
Yeah. Nice. I honestly thought that I was going to have to call the number on the packaging here to report to the FDA how I was feeling, because when I instantly took this, I felt off, to say the least. But as time went on, I started to mellow out, and as the workout progressed, things actually got a lot better. And you know what? I'm usually somebody who's pretty proud of human advancements, and our technology is getting more advanced over time. But pre-workout, I'm not so sure about. Honestly, I think pre-workout is a band-aid for a lot of our problems. Why are we going to the gym so tired? Why are you not sleeping? Why do you need something to help you with energy? Why do you need something to help you focus? What's going on in your mind that you should probably deal with yourself before you rely on a supplement to mask that for you?
Herrliches Video hier vom Will, der sich dem Selbstversuch unterzogen hat. Leute, das war das große Thema Pre-Workouts. Wie gesagt, eure Meinung interessiert mich da wirklich brennend, gerade zu dem Thema. Also lasst uns unten mal ein bisschen diskutieren, was da abgeht, was ihr schon für Pre-Workouts geladen habt. Habt ihr auch den Check mal geknallt? Wer kommt noch aus der Zeit? Wer würde sowas probieren? Oder sagt ihr lieber klassischer Kaffee, ein Pump-Booster und dann geht's ab ins Gym oder nur mit der Boosterkeit im Kopf gehe ich trainieren? Lasst es mich gern wissen, ansonsten sehen wir uns im nächsten Video wieder. Macht's gut, bis dahin und Kuss geht raus, euer Bär. Ciao, ciao.